Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for September 2017. This is your angel reading. And I will start by showing you the cards that I'm using, the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and the Tarot Mini Kit from Barnes & Nobles. So let's get started. Our first card here is Indigo and Crystal Children, Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. And let's see what the cards say about that. Here's the World. So, this could potentially be helping children of the world in some way, either as a missionary or donating money or working with children in general. And it also is like, this is finding complete happiness and joy and success. So this could be something that really brings a lot of joy and happiness to you in your life by working with the children. This could be either working as a teacher or a preschool teacher or a daycare center, whether you are the teacher or just an assistant or just a worker there working with the children. And in particular, the Indigo and Crystal children. The Indigo children would be, they're older at this point. Some of them started coming in, I think, in the late 80s, early 90s. So they're grown at this point. But there's new generations of children coming in, and in particular, children with autism. So there's a lot of you beautiful souls who are working with these children in particular. And you know what? You're helping the world to heal by working with these children and working with these souls, these beautiful souls that are here. And the Emperor is representative of authority in some way. So that would represent you as an authority over these children in some way. So whether you are the teacher or the helper or the doctor or the physician's assistant or the nurse in some way, that you have some authority with these children and working with these children. Now the caution I see with this card is, in particular with this deck, it shows this boot stomping on the ground. That's sometimes too much authority is harmful to these children. They're very, very sensitive souls. So that's also a cautionary tale to be told right there. The next card here is Crystal Clear Intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Because through the law of intention, you receive back what it is you put out. So where you focus all of your attention, if you focus constantly on all the negatives in your life and these negative things, and you make a little list in your head of this went wrong and this went wrong and this went wrong and this went wrong, well, you keep bringing that back into you. So make sure you're very clear about what it is you want, about the positive, loving things that will make your heart sing in your life, because then you can draw that to you. So here's the card, the Fool card is the person who's setting out on a new journey, a new beginning. And whatever that new beginning is for you, and if you don't know what your new beginning is supposed to be, just say a little prayer. Dear God, please tell me what I need to know. Say a little prayer to your angels, to your spirit guides. Ask for some assistance, because they can't assist you if you don't ask. And the next card is this card, is the Knight of Wands. That's a person who's motivated, he's full of action and activity, and he's a go-getter, and he's rushing out, and he's going to go get what he wants. But then again, be careful and be clear about what it is you want. Because sometimes people rush out, and I want this, and then it gets boring, and then it stops, and then they go on to the next project, and the next project is so exciting, and I'm going to do this, and then you get burned out. And then you go that way and you try that, and that's so exciting, and then you burn yourself out again. So be very clear, crystal clear intentions, and if you really don't know, that's when you need to pray for guidance, to give you some guidance for your true calling in life and what you came here to do, because sometimes we come here with intentions, and when we're on the other side of the veil, we remember, and then we get here and we forget. So the next card says Angel Therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So here's some of your burdens is the conflicts. This represents the conflicts that you have with other people. So give that up to the angels and allow them to help you to resolve these conflicts. And here's the card. The King of Cups is somebody who's very loving and giving. So this is just representative of the kind of love being offered to you, and allowing them to help you resolve your conflicts. This could be a person in your life. I oftentimes see this card as a counselor or therapist. He's the kind of person who's very passive and receptive, who will sit and listen to you and allow you to speak and to explain your things that frustrate you and cause anxiety and cause discomfort in your life. And that's how I always see this card. So that's what this represents here as well. Now, speaking of counselors, here's the counselor card. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So as a natural counselor, here's this sadness card. This is sadness and grief. So you can help people to resolve these issues with sadness and grief. And here's the Ace of Wands. This could be a new beginning for you. If you're considering entering into this field of counseling and going back for an advanced degree in counseling, this is an indication that that's what you'll be doing. This could be research. The Ace of Wands simply represents beginnings of a new course of action. So whatever action you're taking, if you're taking action to become some kind of a counselor, whether it's in traditional medicine or traditional therapy, or if you're going to enter into some type of holistic therapy and doing past life regressions or doing Reiki or doing something where you are helping people and assisting people and, in a sense, becoming a counselor by helping them to heal. But this is a new course of action. And I always see this as writing and, maybe starting a blog. Maybe you just have something to say and you want to start a blog, or you want to communicate in some way with YouTube. And a lot of people put out YouTube channels. And they might just find works from other people and turn it into, a voiceover and reading somebody else's article, but sharing that so that research and information is available to others to help other people to heal. And it's funny how the counselor card falls just underneath working with the indigo and crystal children. So this could definitely be a career towards counseling children and, getting a degree so that you can do that. Now that could be in the field of education or medicine or any regards of working with children, but in counseling them. And our next card is compassion. So these cards are filled with love and caring and concern and service to others and caring for others and offering your heart to others. This King of Hearts could very well be you as a counselor. And this is you listening and offering your love to them and your empathy and your compassion to other people. And here's the compassion card, Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So this is a message for some of you that are feeling a little hardened about something. And it's a message that, offer your heart to them. Open up your heart and allow your heart and offer your heart to, and soften your heart to allow compassion. This card represents somebody who's bored and discontent and very unmotivated. So this is the opposite of this card. So if this is you, there's a high probability that if this person is in your life, you don't understand them whatsoever and they frustrate you because you're a go-getter. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it. New projects, and you have so much energy and you're constantly starting to do new things to keep yourself busy. And then here's this person who's never busy. They're just kind of sad and they're unmotivated and they don't do anything and they, maybe they're lonely and these are representative of all their failed relationships. And, they got the apple with the worm. They're just very discontent with life. But this is the law of attraction as well. If this is your mindset and you think that this is all you're entitled to, if all you're entitled to is the apple with the worm, then that's what you're going to get. If your mindset says you're going to get the apple with the worm, guess what? You're going to get the apple with the worm. So it says here, open your heart to this. So if there's a person in your life that frustrates you because they're unmotivated and they don't really get much done, they're not doing their chores at home, they're not sticking up to their side of the relationship, or if it's, if you are a teacher or a doctor and there's somebody who just isn't following through with the things that need to be done and they frustrate you, the message here is to have some compassion for them because you don't know their journey is different from yours and their lack of energy Could be for any number of reasons because their journey is very different from yours. And here's the Star card. This is when all your hopes and dreams come true. So this is a beautiful card. Open your heart and have some compassion, and your hopes and dreams will come true. Maybe this card represents you. Maybe you wish you had this energy. Maybe you wish you were a go-getter and you couldn't go after the things that you desire, but for whatever reason you're stuck and you can't. And that's when you need to say that little prayer. Please help me with what it is. Whatever I need to know, guide me into the kinds of activities and towards the kinds of people that will bring me to my path in life, my intended path in life, what it is that I came here to do. And in so doing, here, your hopes and dreams will come true. And our last card is this one, Life Review, Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So in so doing, if this is your broken heart, this is representative of a broken heart. Sometimes you have to trim away the old growth for the new growth to sprout. But if you're stuck here and you're not regrowing because you're grieving and you're sad, and this is you, and you're sad and grieving and you're discontent, and maybe this broken heart is your reason for your discontentment and the reason for you not having any motivation to getting anything done. Learn how to heal this. This may be a message for you to seek this counselor. Maybe it isn't you that is going to be the counselor, but maybe this message is for you to seek a counselor that can help you and assist you. And to seek somebody that has compassion and empathy, who's going to listen to you. And if you go to a counselor and you don't feel right about it, find a new one. Because it may just be, not that it's you, it may be that person. But when you learn to cut away the old growth, allow the new growth to sprout again. And I love the symbolism of this with this broken heart, with these little flowers. You know, when you trim the dead branches off a tree, or when you trim off the dead growth on a bush or on even a household plant, it allows new growth to sprout forth, and it grows bigger and fuller than it was before. Now, sometimes grief sticks with us, depending on how tragic the event was. It never goes away fully. But if you learn to at least come back to life from it, and don't let it take the best of you, and don't spend the rest of your life like this, unable to heal from it, and always expecting the worms, because you're a beautiful, loving child of God, and you came here, and you have God in you, and you deserve the best. The universe is abundant, and you have to believe that it's abundant and it's available to you, and you can have the best, and this is what you can have. And this is the relationship card. This is a happy relationship. This could be at work, this could be your family, this could be with another person, a romantic relationship. But this is a happy relationship, and finding happiness again when you allow yourself to heal. Now, one thing I wanted to point out is this card, which represents the theme, and this is slow and steady progress. Now, the Knight of Pentacles represents material comfort and whatever that entails, so that your job, your income, your money, where you live, your home, your condo, your apartment, it's your material possessions and your clothing and your food and your health. So the Knight of Pentacles, I see this particular card in this deck as representing slow and steady progress. And if we compare these two knights, where this knight rushes out and rushes ahead to get things done, this knight may burn themselves out, or, you know, they get bored and they turn on a dime and they go in a different direction. And they start a new project without ever finishing a project. Where this one is slow and steady, and he finishes the race. You know, the turtle finishes the race. So this is the slow and steady progress that gets the job done. This brings in the material comfort, the good home, the nice clothes, good food to eat, and then having enough so that you can go out and enjoy your life. So that, you know, and these two aspects of both of these are important to have. They complement each other in that way. So I see that as slow and steady progress. So in terms of, you know, where children are concerned, and this counseling, and the life review, if you have a broken heart, it doesn't heal overnight. It takes time. Everything takes time. And that's the slow and steady progress. And that's the message with slow and steady progress, is if you need counseling, it may take time. If you're going to go back to school for counseling, that's going to take time before you can start your career. And this would be representative of you starting your career. There's a lot of writing involved and a lot of paperwork involved in becoming a counselor, if that's what you intend to do. And the compassion, which beautiful, beautiful cards in this reading. So that is the reading for the month, Aries, and please check out your rising sign as well. You might get some more valuable information in addition to this. I'm going to start uploading other videos in addition to my angel videos, but this is where I'm starting out. So please check your rising sign, which is related to your time of birth. To find your rising sign, you do need your time of birth. You can go online and find that as well. And look for that video. Come back in a few more months. Check out some other videos that I may have. And subscribe. You can find my channel. If you found some value in this reading, come back next month and see what next month has in store. This is just reflective of some of the energies available to you. You know, if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate, discard it. Some messages are for you and some may be for other people. And I hope to see you back next month. Subscribe so you can find me, because you might not find me. I'm a brand new channel. And share it if you can. And I hope to see you next month. Take care and God bless.